Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome for the first time if you are new, and if you are relatively new and you haven't ever met Penelope, this is Penelope, my 3-year-old daughter. She used to be in videos all the time, but yeah, it just hasn't been as much lately, probably because I haven't been doing as many at-home studio vlogs. It's just more complicated now with kids and yeah. There are reasons, but anyway, this is Penelope, if you haven't met her. And we're gonna do a little bit of a different video today. I've done studio tours. This is not gonna be a house tour because our house is still in progress, big time. We're in what is currently the most finished room, which is the kitchen, but we bought an older house back in December of 2019 and did a renovation in January, but still kind of slowly working our way through the rest of the house. So this little tour is just gonna be an art tour. We're gonna focus on a few pieces of art in our art collection. Most of them, I don't know if I'm gonna do 3 pieces or 5 pieces or what, but I'll pick it out along the way. I'm gonna show some pieces of art that we have these are all things that we have either bought or commissioned, or I don't think I'm gonna show anything that was a gift. Yeah, it'll be just pieces that we've bought or commissioned, so pieces that we chose to add to our collection. Oh, actually, no, there is going to be one that was a trade, so that I traded with somebody else. I think the first one I'm going to show you will be the trade. So yeah, I'm going to show some of the artwork around the house that is not mine. So stick around if you want to see that. Okay, so this is the first piece. This is one, as I mentioned, that I did a trade for. It's an original watercolor and ink by the artist Gabriella Renier. She goes by Gabelet Draws on Instagram. And I have followed her since, if I'm remembering this correctly, back in early Tumblr days. And she has followed me, I guess, at least since Instagram. I don't know if she found me on Tumblr or not, but I've been a huge admirer of her work for a number of years. And she does these just really beautiful and evocative hand studies. And she also does some kind of surreal, a little bit creepy things. If you like that, if you're into that, definitely check out her work. And she's just really an incredible, the way she does hands is just really incredible and beautiful. So I was excited to do that trade. I think this is, I don't know, it's 11 by 15, but yeah, watercolor and ink I mentioned. So that is one piece. And this one I think I'm going to take with me to the studio. It's always a little bit of a toss up, like which ones to keep at home and which ones to have in the studio. But I think this one is gonna come with me to the studio. All right, on to the next. All right, this is the next piece. We have it hanging by our mantle right here. This is one that we actually commissioned. I think it was like 2 years ago. It might have honestly even been longer, but it's by the artist Missy Dunaway, who is another one that I found on Tumblr. Let me see how close I can get without like messing up the lighting. But yeah, this is an 11 by 14. She does acrylic ink on paper and then mounts it to panel, or at least that's what this one was. She also does tons of travel journals. She is just a really incredible, or like her style has such an incredible sense of color and light. And this piece was based on a day that Eric and I went for a hike in a park near where we used to live in Boston, on the North Shore of Boston, and it happened to be during the monarch migration. So there were just like tons of monarch butterflies everywhere, and we tried to take pictures, but it was impossible to like really capture the magic of it. So I sent her a bunch of reference photos from that day, none of which really got at the mood and the feeling of the day. So I described some of that, and then she created this piece, which I absolutely loved. And then I framed it in a, I don't know what this kind of frame is called, but there's no glass on the front. So I wanted to be able to see the texture of it. And yeah, so I love how that turned out. And I think she's just Missy Dunaway on Tumblr, maybe, or excuse me, on Instagram. It may be Missy H Dunaway, but either way, I will have all of the usernames in the description box. And this one that's below it, I wanted to feature this person too. because this one we've had for a while, but it's still one of my favorite pieces. It's a print from an artist. I don't actually know his whole name, but he's somebody from Tumblr as well. His Tumblr handle was Dr. Meek. I'm guessing he's not watching these videos, but in the off chance that you are, leave your current username or store or whatever in the comments, and I will pin it. So yeah, I put those two together because I felt like the colors really complemented one another, and yeah, I like how they look in the space. All right, next one. This is another print. I think I have actually showed this one or one that was in this set in a video before, but I finally got it at home. Another one is at my studio. This is by an artist named Steph Holmes, who is from the area where I now live in central Pennsylvania. And she uses a lot of like found art materials or art materials that other people are done with. She's really into sustainability and yeah, reusing things and not having waste. And she paints all different kinds of things, but lots of nature related subjects. I actually have one other one that I'll show you. All right, and this is the other one by Steph Holmes. Yeah, I don't remember if I showed these two pieces or not, or just the one that I have at my studio, but I bought all three at once. They're all prints. And yeah, I just love how they are like realistic, but then there's also kind of more collage-y elements. She uses gouache and acrylic, and yeah, I'm a big fan of mixed media in general. So this one I thought I would show you. I just bought this off the shelf frame, and then I'm going to frame it and then probably put this one upstairs, maybe in the guest room or something. And yeah, I think she is just Steph Holmes on Instagram. But like I said, those usernames will be in the description. Okay. Now this one is one that I commissioned for my mom. So hopefully she's not going to watch this video before we actually give her this gift, but it is by an artist named Steinberg Evanson. She goes by Table Takes on Instagram. And this came all the way from, was it the Netherlands or Germany? The Netherlands, thought so. Yeah, and she just had this beautiful little note in here. And full disclosure, we have already opened this because I couldn't contain myself, but thought we would do a second little unboxing with you guys. So she included this little gift, and she makes, as you can see, the most beautiful paper sculptures of flowers and wildlife. And I think she does some food and some insects and rocks and just different things in nature. And she does this all with paper and watercolor and maybe a little bit of gouache, but it's really absolutely magical, as you'll see. Okay, Penny, you want to help me? Gently, gently. You have to be so gentle. So gentle. Here, I'll take that, and then you can have a turn holding it. Or do you want to hold it right here in front of the camera? No? Here, wait. Yeah, you got to hold it so we can see it on the camera. Hold it like that. There you go. Right. Yeah, so this is all made from paper and paint. And like, look at this. Hold on, Penny, wait. Look at the detail here. Like she has the rings even, like the texture carved into the edge of the stick on this side too. Oh, come on, you can focus. There it is. And then yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, it's just gorgeous. And then when you roll it over and see that it's hollow, and yes, it is just made from paper, it's just mind-blowing. So there's these are all from a birch tree because my mom loves birch trees. So she went out, Stein went out and gathered actual birch materials and references, and then made these based on that. So here's the twig. You want to hold the twig again? Okay, yeah, carefully. Oh, you want to hold the other thing, the bark? Okay. And then she did some bark here. This one she did both sides of. And then, let's see. Okay, Penny, can you carefully take one of the leaves? So careful. That's great. Now, oops. Now hold it for the camera like this. Oh yeah, you see Penny's showing you the back there. There you go. Hold still. So this is one of the birch leaves, and then just look at the detail. Look at the stem. And then you flip it over and see, yep, it's just paper. And she even has like the little cuts, the little saw edge. Come on, focus. The little saw edge on the edge of the little saw edge of the leaf is like irregular and perfect, the way that it would be in nature. Yes, there's another one. Penny's showing us this one too. I think she made 6 of these. Yep, so gentle, Penelope, so gentle. Here, we'll line them up and then show you. Just a second. Yeah, just look at how gorgeous those are. Oh my goodness. If you are familiar with birch, or like we have one in our yard, and this just looks so realistic, I still cannot get over the fact that this isn't an actual piece of bark. That's something that somebody painted. Yeah, there's the back of it. And then there's one last thing in there, Penny. Really gentle with that one. Ooh, grab it by the stick, not the leaf, okay? There you go. Yeah, oh, perfect. And then this beautiful little twig, this spring twig. And again, just turning it over. It's just, it blows my mind each time. I can't believe it, but so beautiful. She even has the little pollen thing, the little dots on the bark. Just the details are unreal. So huge fan. Let me put them all together and show you what we're going to do with them. Yeah, there they are all together. And the reason, in case you are wondering if it's not immediately clear to you, the reason somebody would do something like this as opposed to just picking things off of a birch tree is that I can mount these in a box and they'll stay exactly this way forever.
I'm sure it.
Oh, not right now. Not right now. And so I got a few of these, actually, these kind of shadow box type things. And I have some little pins that I'll use. I won't put the pins through the artwork, but I'll kind of hang them on it. So it'll get mounted in a little box like this. Yeah, and then she'll have this little collection. I may add some little labels, some little paper labels. We'll see. I'll try putting it together and see if I feel like that detracts or not, because it's a plastic wrapper on there. Okay, hang on a second, Penny. I think I'll do something similar with this. I'll put it in a little shadow box and yeah, get it up on the wall.
Okay guys, that's it for our video.
Yes, we are going to wrap it up here. Hope you enjoyed seeing a few.